Hello guys, how's it going? Alex Grumpy on here. I hope you're well. Today we got Scirocco in and I'm doing the video that's been requested a lot, which is the original CD player radio unit replacement, and in this case I've chosen the Xtrons. So my one's Xtron 9, but I will put the link in the description below for the unit that I have got, and there's also a website obviously for the Xtrons that you can have a look at the more recent units and all the different versions of them as well for each different type of vehicle. So this one is specific for the Scirocco and Golfs, I think. But they also got another couple of units for the Scirocco anyway, different size screen, different software, different memory, and different obviously spec of the unit. So there's plenty of choice there. It's pretty exciting, a lot of extras as well, so do have a look. And even if you haven't got Scirocco, you got something else, do have a look on the website and you'll see there's plenty of choice. So as you can see, I got the original unit here. This is what we're going to be replacing today. It's a nice and easy job, but I thought I'll show you how to do it. So I'll show you how to remove it out of there. It's nice and easy, and how to fit the new one, and just some basic stuff that you can do on the new one. But I will be doing a video apart for you guys on the review and demo of the unit of the Xtrons, obviously how I found it after a month that I've been using it, if I found any issues at all. And I'm also going to be doing the videos for you apart on the accessories that you can get. So you can get stuff like front dash cam, you can get the reverse camera, you can get the tire pressure light system. So it gives you the tire pressure settings of each tire, which is quite handy. You can get the OBD socket that goes into obviously your socket there, plugs in and gives you all the information and the fault codes of the car on your unit, which is pretty cool. So you can download apps on it as well. You got Wi-Fi, you got GPS, depending obviously what model you choose. So yeah, there's plenty of different accessories, and I think you're gonna love it, guys, because I've been finding it quite helpful and fun to use so far. So yeah, if that is something you're interested in, don't forget obviously to like the video, comment below, subscribe, and stay tuned. So to get the unit out of there, this is obviously the original unit. You'll have to use a plastic trim tool that I got here. Any of them will do. Just make sure it's plastic so you don't scratch anything. And you're going to need a Torx 20 bit to remove the actual unit, because there's 4 screws behind there. So what you do is just get a plastic trim tool behind the plastic cover that you got there, pry it off. It starts coming off all the way around. There you go. And that is that off. And like I said, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 Torx 20 screws. Once the screws are out, you just have to slide it out of there and make sure the ignition is off, or you can even disconnect the battery if you want. So at the back you're going to have a couple of plugs. There's a main plug that you got a little clip that you need to squeeze in, lift it up, and the whole radio plug comes out. You got a fuse there still. Then you got a little DAB plug there, and you got the other plugs. This is the controls as well for the radio. Squeeze them in. There's a little plastic clip they need to pull out. Disconnect everything. There's only one way to go back in. I'm pretty sure you're not going to need this one on the new unit. So just to show you quickly where I got all the accessories fitted. So this is the microphone for the unit. It just goes behind there, obviously, as you can see in the video. Went under there and comes out all the way up here. So this is the plug for it. Then I fitted the Wi-Fi antenna. This is just on top here of the plastic cover that you got on top here. Fit it to the back. You got a sticky pad. That's out of the way, no interference there. Then the other thing you got is the USB connector. That's in the glove box. So guide it back in there. Get your hand through there and you can get it. It's already plugged in USB stick to it, so it's all good. Just make sure that when you close it, it's not interfering with the cable and not rubbing it on anything, so that's all good. And then obviously the one that takes the longest is the cable, which is the GPS antenna, in case you got it. So this is the one that goes down there. I've guided it under the glove box. Everything's out of the way, comes out there. I had to remove the cover, which is this one here. There you got the little clip behind the sign there, airbag sign. Squeeze it in, comes off. You got the magnet on it, so it stays on there. Just make sure the cable's all out of the way and push it back on properly. So yeah, all the stuff is here. I'm pretty sure the unit will be coming out in the future again anyway, because I'll be fitting all the extras in the future. They're already on the way. So yeah, I think we're ready to plug everything back in and check out the new unit. So just to show you guys, now I've got two units in my hands. So we got obviously the new unit, massive screen. It's a touch screen. You got 5 buttons here, the main buttons that you got, the inbuilt microphone, all the extra connections that you get now, obviously 3 USB ones, the antenna ones, GPS, Wi-Fi, and all the extra bits as well here, obviously depending on the accessories that you're gonna buy. Such a light unit compared to the original one. It's such a heavy, massive unit. Obviously it has got a CD player built in as well in it, but yeah, you got very limited connections there. So yeah, just the basic unit, but I must say that the original unit, the sound quality is awesome on it, and I must say it is better than the unit we have got here. That's the only thing I would say straight away that I've noticed, is the sound quality is just really good on the original units, and everyone knows that as well. So I got my unit here. Now let's plug everything in. You got the Wi-Fi one, don't mix it up because they're the same plugs. So you got the Wi-Fi, and you got the writing there saying Wi-Fi, so make sure you put it on the right one. It's an easy mistake to make. There you go. Just do it up, your finger tight. No need any tools for this. Then let's get the GPS one on there as well. Lovely jubbly. Then you got the microphone. There's only one with 4 pins. So plug that in, lock it in. Then you got the USB one. So I'll just put it at the bottom there, that will do. Then you got obviously the antenna, the signal. Plug that in there. Just make sure you got the right way around. That's where the clip is. Yeah, push it in. That's locked in. So obviously this one, the original one that you had, you can't plug it in now, unfortunately. So we'll just leave that there. That was the original DAB signal, I'm pretty sure. And now we got the plug they already had in the car. Like I said, you have to locate it in there and then lock it in. So for that I have to unfortunately get the unit closer, get it started, and then lock it in, and that is job done. So you do now is push it in there, locate it in the proper place, clip it in, and you got the 4 screws now to get in there. Do them up, put the plastic cover back on, and start the car up to check if it's all working. So I would say now we're ready to get the key into the ignition and start the car up. I'll just turn the ignition on and it should come on. It might take a while on the first time because obviously it has to load all the settings and everything else. So it's just the first start up. Right, there we are. So it's all loaded up. You got the radio, you got the music there, so you can customize all of this. You got all the settings that you can go into, so you can connect to the Wi-Fi, obviously hotspots and everything else. So it's pretty much like a normal Android unit. So you got all the connected devices, apps, sound, storage, and everything else, location, accounts, and the car, settings, system. You can update the system. So a lot going on here, guys. Like I said, it will take you quite a while to see all the settings and everything you can do on here. You obviously got the browsers, radio, navigation. Then you can choose obviously all the cameras that you can buy for the unit and obviously have it on there. You can have pictures on there, you can have movies on there, you got the Play Store. This is what I was talking to you about, that you can buy the extras, the TPMS, tire pressure control unit. That you got the OBD socket as well they can get for it. Then you got that option there. DAB, that's what you need to get a USB stick for. And the vehicle, this is pretty cool as well. You got all the settings of the vehicle on there, which it reads from obviously the connection that you got to the unit. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, plenty of stuff going on there, guys. Like I said, it will take a while to get used to it and find all the settings. You can also change the backgrounds, the colors, etc. So yeah, pretty cool. So just to make sure guys, earlier I mentioned about the sound quality, and I didn't say that in a bad way. The sound quality on this is good, but I would definitely recommend first going and adjust everything. Now you haven't got these settings on your original unit, and that's why I've said it, because here when it's on the custom, when you just connect it to the car, it's all flat, so the sound is a bit weird. But once you adjusted it, I've got it as close as I can to the original unit because I haven't had this setting on there, but it sounds brilliant now. And you got different pre-adjusted already settings on there, as you can see: classic, flat, voice, custom, obviously rock, and etc. So have a look at that first if you like listening to your music. It definitely will help. Obviously you know what you're doing anyway, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say guys. It wasn't in a bad way. Just to answer a couple of quick questions I already had there, I think they're quite important. So how long does it take to power on after you install the unit for the second time, obviously when you power it on and when you're using it normally? So I'm going to turn the ignition on now. And there we are, it is on and it's ready to use. And the other question I had while we're here is, does it drain the battery once you turn the ignition off and took the key out? It doesn't guys. I already done the test. As you can see, going to power down completely, shut down, and I've checked the battery. I've done a parasitic drain after installing the unit, and it's not draining the battery at all, so it's all safe there. Right, so here we are. This is the end of the old unit now. So the new one's looking really good guys. There's no gaps anywhere at all. It fits really well in the interior here. No gaps at all. Spot on. And when the LED lights are shining as well, it's looking really good. So the other thing I would say is I would definitely recommend having a look at the manual guys, to check all the settings, all the stuff that you can do with the unit. So it's pretty much like having a phone in there. You can also have a look at all the accessories you can get for the unit, obviously depending on your model, but I will put the link in the description below for this one and for all the similar ones, and for the main website as well for the Xtrons. And yeah, have a look on there because there's probably some new units on there, or better ones, or slightly different ones, etc. And all the accessories they can get for them. I will be doing a video on the accessories because I already got them: the OBD socket, the tire pressure system as well, the front dash cam, the reverse camera, and etc. I have got them already and will be filming them soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, just hope you enjoyed the video, find it helpful. I hope you like your product as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, give us a like, comment below to let me know what you think about it, if you got any more questions, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon. Bye.